What's going on, guys? Brother Rusher here, back with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In today's video, we are taking on the chain battle against Super Vegeta that just arrived over here on the global side. So, of course, first things first, we want to look over the chart and see exactly what we're gonna be working with here. So if I just switch over here, all right. So this is the chart that we have. Huge shout out to one of our good chain battle helpers, Mr. Piccolo Sama himself. He actually made this great chart for us here. So over here, as we can see, our best attackers for this one is going to be or I should say our best attacker himself is going to be the LR physical Super Saiyan Trunks. If you don't have him, you do have a free-to-play option at the very least, which is the AGL Super Saiyan Trunks, which is the Prime Battle free-to-play unit. So you do have an option to still be able to use. That way you're not kind of like screwed out of it, and then you're, stuck having to use only like summonable units. So if you, for any reason, if you don't have this Trunks here, you can always farm up at least the free-to-play one and use him, because he's going to be your best attacker, otherwise. So then we move down to our best connector. So for the super side here, your best connector is going to be the new Tech Super Trunks that just, released on the global side. So if you have him, he's going to be your best attacker, or I'm sorry, your best connector to use over here. If you don't have him, you're going to keep going down the list. You're going to go to Physical Super Trunks. If you don't have him, you're going to go down to STR Super Trunks. And if you don't have him, then you're going to go all the way down to the Int Super Trunks. This one is the World Tournament unit, so unless you've been grinding World Tournament heavily, you're probably not going to be seeing him a lot. So this is, these are like going to be your top 4 connectors that you're going to want to use. And then what you're going to be looking for on the super side here, of course, you want to find the 4 Super Trunkses, of course. So trying to find these 4 are pretty much like a necessity. Then you want to get the physical LR in there and the physical SSR Super Trunks. So these are going to round up your top 6 here. If you want to get anything at the absolute minimum, you want to make sure you get at least these 3, everything in the S tier. So you want to at least get the tech, the physical, and the STR Super Trunkses. You want to at least make sure that you have them. And then you can kind of follow it up with, not a lot of people are going to have the SSR of the Tech Trunks, but if somebody does have them, you can use that. You can use the Int SSR of the World Tournament Trunks, the STR SSR Trunks, and then you just kind of move down from there. But obviously the top 6 that you want to look for are going to be these 6 right here. And then if we look over here on the extreme side, our best connector is going to be the Int LR cell. So he's been on a bunch of banners. A lot of people I'm sure have summoned for him, and I'm sure you probably do have this unit already. But if you don't have him, you kind of move down the list a little bit, and the next best one is going to be this World Tournament Perfect Cell. And if you don't have him, the next one is a summonable second form cell. And then this one is the Tech 50% support cell, which he hasn't been back on the global side in over 3 years now. I mean, he just got announced that they're coming back, this coming week over here on the JP side. But on the global side, we're not going to see him until probably right before anniversary. So we'll probably won't see him until at least, June. And other than that, you got the Tech World Tournament cell. So your best connectors here aren't really, too great. So if you have the Int LR cell, he's going to be obviously your best bet. And then you want to make sure that you're looking for the Int LR cell, the physical LR cell. So you want to make sure you have both LRs at the very minimum. And then you want to look for the Int's TUR and his SSR. So that's going to round up your top 4 that you must absolutely have. From there, you want to try to get the Tech EZA cell, and then the 50% support cell. So now, mind you, these are all at like a rainbow stats. So there's not a lot of these Tech second form cells that are going to be around. So this one actually is a little bit further down the list if you find them at like 55% or anything like that. So you kind of just slide all these over one. So you'd probably want to find one with the STR second form cell otherwise. But then you just kind of work down your list if you don't have these to, you know, whatever you can put together. But you want to make sure that the 4 absolute units that you do have are going to be the 2 LRs and then the INT's TUR and his SSR. That's gonna be where most of your points are gonna be coming from. So we're gonna hop over here to the actual game now, and we're gonna set our supporters. So per usual, I've already got everything prepared like I normally do. All of my units, of course, are ready to go. All of them have skill orbs on there like they should. So I've got everything set for all my friends, so you know it's gonna be some easy 1% for them. So we're just gonna go ahead and select all of these guys right here. So that's gonna round up our super side, and then of course on the extreme side, we're gonna do this. Not that second form cell, I just did that one just for some funnies. So there we go. So these are my supporters. I've already got them set, so my friends are going to be very happy with some easy 1% on their side. So let's kind of hop over here in the battle info. Let's see if anybody's already gotten some, gotten some points here. Let's see a 138. How do we do here? Okay, so use the physical super trunks here. Oh, Mr. Toon Rami, you were used as a friend. Good job. Okay. So, we see that we've got, some 130s here. Oh, we got a 140. Okay. So none of them have a tech super trunks yet. So, I mean, a lot of the chain battle people are still asleep, considering it is still, relatively early for them. So we're going to go over here. We're going to select the LR trunks, since he's going to be our attacker. So of course we want to try to find the 4 super trunkses, the LR trunks, and then one of the other SSR super trunkses. So this is going to be the part where it gets fun of trying to search for all of these. I mean, Knight here, he's got a decent lineup, but we're missing some of the units that we need. Same thing for Aru here. We're just missing some units, unfortunately. So let me do this. I'm going to scroll through a couple of these. I'm going to see if we can try to get someone that's got a, relatively decent lineup. And if we can get at least someone here, we're going to, we'll try to make a run. But if not, then we will just kind of wait until reset, kind of regroup, see when a lot more people add their lineups, and then kind of do the attack then. So I think probably what's going to happen is I may have to actually just wait, because from the looks of it, yeah, a lot of people don't have those units set yet. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wait, and then I will be back here as soon as we get a good lineup. Alright guys, we are back. So I had to actually wait a reset in order to kind of get the lineup that I do have now. Actually, you know what? I think Piccolo's is actually going to be a little bit better here for me. So I actually did have to reset the lineups, quite a few times to try to find exactly what I was looking for. But the super side, I am missing, the physical super trunks. Unfortunately, that's probably going to hurt my score a little bit. But, there's nothing I can really do about that. It's just kind of, an RNG, unfortunately. And, Chain Battle just started about a half hour ago, just a little over 40 minutes ago. So it's going to take a little bit before, all the actual Chain Battle people wake up and start setting their lineups and everything like that. So probably by tomorrow I'll get a much higher score, but at least for today I can at least make the video for you guys so you can see what we need. But this is kind of like the lineups that I'm going to be using on both sides. I got my Rainbow Trunks as the connector, Rainbow Cell as the extreme connector, and then we got the Rainbow LR as our attacker. So let's kind of hop in here and see if we can try to get that 1% score real quick. So, I mean, I'm gonna actually miss when chain battle is gone, and I really hope that they replace it with something that's gonna be good, because honestly, like in my opinion, this was actually one of the most fun modes that they had because it was different. It was something completely different to do, and them getting rid of it, it's just kind of unfortunate. But all right, so here's the thing. So we are here at the pick 3. A lot of people keep getting this confused, but when it comes to this section here, as long as you pick either 3 super units or 3 extreme units, that's all you got to do. It doesn't matter which 3 it is, just pick 3 and just tap on them as fast as you can. That's honestly the biggest thing, is it keeps score based on how fast you tap on these units. So for me here, I'm probably going to go with the 3 Trunkses. I'm going to go with the Fizz, the STR, and the Tech. I'm just going to tap on those ones as fast as I can. Here we go. And that was actually really slow. That was a little bit of a slow time, but I think we should still be okay. I mean, that was a pretty good lineup. I mean, it should get us, you know, an easy 1%. And my score should stick until pretty much like the end of chain battle, I would assume. I know I can definitely improve it, but you know, 146 mil, that's an easy 1%, I am sure. So let's get that. Boom. Let's get all of these juicy rewards, you know, that we're going to be missing when chain battle is gone. But huge shout out to DBZ Lee and to Piccolo as usual. You know, thank you guys for all your support, as you guys always do. There it is, an easy 1% for us. I think, you know, I've been kind of talking with some of the guys in the Discord, and you know, we do have a lot of like 1%ers already, you know, in the high 140s and even in like the 150s already. So also congratulations to you, Toon, 149. He's already got me beat, so definitely will turn that around and make sure that I get a little bit higher score than he's got. But there you guys go. Hopefully you guys are, hey, look, my name's already on the list. Beautiful. So hopefully you guys can, you know, attempt to get at least 1% in these final chain battles, reap the rewards of, you know, chain battle for the last few times that we get them. But there you guys go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, consider hitting that like button, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye guys.